The RoboCop event is out, and it's an interesting one. So far, I like it, but there's a couple things we need to discuss, and I'm going to tell you how to get all the collectibles, because people don't know right now. The card looks great. I actually do really like the card, and the pro animation also looks really, really clean. I'll put it up on screen very shortly, but I just don't know how I feel about you being able to Fort 5 this. 7 RoboCops is a lot of RoboCops. You can attain all 7 through the collectibles in the store, but my goodness, that's a lot of collectibles. So currently, only the red collectibles are available on the draft board. Now, I like this because it means you won't just have 7 RoboCops in the first week. And it does add some weight to bounty breakers and 2 ways to win if they come out because, well, you know they're going to. However, that means that you can't get the blue ones off the draft board. Obviously, that makes sense. So you're wondering, how do you get blue collectibles? Well, so far, without 2K telling us, we have asked. They haven't told us yet. When we know, obviously, next makers will know first, so pay attention to Twitter and Discord and all that kind of stuff. But so far, you can get them in the PvP packs. That's right, your PvP packs that you get for playing PvP, collectibles are inside of them. Why do you think RoboCop is on the war screen? Because that's how you get the blue collectibles. You also get 35 for a plus pack. So if you get this plus reward, 35, 20, that's 55, 10, you're getting 65 out of PvP packs from one cycle of PvP. You only need 150. 3 cycles of PvP, there's your first RoboCop card. That's even without if you can get them from somewhere else. We don't know if you can just yet. You might be able to. However, just from PvP, it won't take you too long to get a RoboCop card. Obviously, the collectible timer only has 18 days on it, which means you will be able to get them from other packs as well. I'm assuming there'll be packs in the store that will come out. It might even be from LMS packs that are coming up because we know Last Man Standing is coming up. Unfortunately, so I imagine Last Man Standing arenas will pay out blue cards, most likely, a way to get you to play the game. The only bad part about this collectibles event is if you are going for the collectibles and you're not going through Bounty Breaker or other games that are going to come out soon, you have to hold on to those packs you're getting from PvP because they give you exclusive draft picks. And you'll want to use them on the 31st because we think that's a new tier. We discussed this in my last video, go check it out. But this question mark is likely a new tier. We don't actually know yet, I am just spitballing. But if that's a new tier, you want to hold on to your PvP. And that means you get 3 cycles of PvP. Well, that's when RoboCop also goes away. So realistically, you've got to be careful how you spend your things here. If that's the only way to get blue collectibles, then we're a little bit out of luck here. I do think KingDeejj will bring out some other way to get collectibles because they like to listen to the fans, especially when we have a little bit of an uproar to be like, hey, we can't get blue ones yet. I think maybe in a couple of days' time, there'll be a 200 credit pack in here and it'll be like 40 collectibles. They'll probably do that for a couple days, would make the most sense, or they'll add them to the free packs, which also would make sense. The updated UI and graphics and draft board and just everything they've added in for this RoboCop thing is actually really cool. Like, I love when they change the draft board over. They've done it for summer events. They did it for WrestleMania 39, but it's cool that they're keeping that as a theme. It makes you feel like you're in what's happening right now, which is a good thing because, well, you want to be invested in the game you're playing, and SuperCard has a problem with keeping people invested because it runs so long. Now, I'm not an advocate for Bounty Breaker. I really don't enjoy this game mode that much, but there's a free one, so that means we have to run the free one for the video. We may as well. If we can run it all the way, well then, we get the card for free. But I'm not going to spend on this game mode. I'm not a big fan of Bounty Breaker. I think I ran it twice, and that was to get the Scarlet card when it came out back in last year sometime, and I got ripped off in it because you got to the last one and it automatically kicked you out, so they had to give compensation. Now, that did make a great video, so I'm not going to complain about that, but I'm going to complain about the fact that Bounty Breaker usually does that and costs you about 56,000 credits. If I was to keep going here with 150, it then goes up to what, like 300 and then 500 per se. That means that I would literally be spending probably close to like 6k, I reckon, to get this done. I hit a first obstacle without even hitting the 5th rung. That's a give up for me. Bounty Breaker ain't the play. I really like Walk the Ropes, and I don't mind 2 ways to win, but Bounty Breaker just, it's not my favorite game mode. Comment down below what your favorite pay-to-win game mode is in SuperCard. I'm running a little poll to see if I can get some information back to them on if they can make some changes to them. So please comment down below. Let me know what you prefer the most between Bounty Breaker, Walk the Ropes, all that kind of stuff. Of course, there's a quest live for, well, RoboCop. It's only the Extinction one though, but you need the Extinction RoboCop to get your foundation set, your collection set, to get the card back. If you're a card back collector, which a lot of you guys are, you need to get that Extinction RoboCop. So do your quest. Absolutely do your quests. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this event. It came out of the blue. We didn't know about it. None of the next makers even knew about it. So it's cool to be surprised. I'd like to know if you guys actually like when they do stuff like this. And maybe if RoboCop is a good little teaser, they can add in some more things like Terminator and stuff like that, because Arnie's in the Hall of Fame. Of course, we know SuperCard and KingDeejj they watch these videos, they watch my videos, they come back to me and they go, hey, we're listening to what the fans are saying. So please, please leave your comments down below. They always read them, they see them, and if they don't, I take it back to them and say, hey, maybe we should do this. Once again, with that being said, we're 12 subs away from 10,000. So 12 of you need to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I know there's 12 of you that haven't. So do it. I appreciate you. And I imagine we're going to get this pro maybe done on Thursday on stream. So make sure you check those links in the description down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.